Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. Now, I don't think it matters what side of the aisle you're on for this one. I think we can all agree that this is absolutely insane. The Committee to Protect Journalists has announced that their top press oppressor of 2017 was President Donald J. Trump. I kid you not. In the words of Democrats who have been fabricating bogus stories about the Trump administration all week this week, you can't make this stuff up. But it's funny because I don't remember President Trump arresting, jailing, stifling, deporting, hacking, tapping, or killing journalists. But I do remember how easily liberal snowflakes get their feelings hurt. So what has President Trump done to oppress the press? Let's look at this from a factual standpoint. Has President Trump jailed journalists? No, he hasn't. That was Cuba. In fact, in Cuba's constitution, it's illegal to report on anything if it doesn't, quote, conform to the ideas of a socialist society. Does President Trump censor stories he doesn't like or prohibit negative stories from going to print or air? No, he doesn't. That's China. Do reporters disappear after they dare to accuse Trump of corruption? No, also China and in some cases the Clintons. Has President Trump shot reporters who don't parrot his propaganda? No, he hasn't. That's Kim Jong-un in North Korea. Has President Trump commandeered private media networks and put government in charge instead? No, that was President Erdogan in Turkey. In fact, you can actually be thrown in jail in Turkey if you print an unflattering photo of Erdogan. Jail for an ugly picture. Has President Trump killed journalists who criticize him? No. Allegedly, that's Vladimir Putin. Has President Trump given the A-OK for surveillance of private journalists? No, he hasn't. That was President Obama who recorded phone calls of Associated Press journalists and Fox News' James Rosen. Has President Trump hacked the laptop and tapped the home of an investigative reporter who was about to break huge news on the Fast and Furious scandal that would have reflected badly on his administration? No, again, that was President Obama whose administration targeted Cheryl Atkinson. So what has Trump done to oppress the press? Oh, that's right, nothing. What we have here are liberals who got your feelings hurt by President Trump, and I hate to break it to you, but your feelings here don't matter. What matters is you're alive, you're free, you're not in jail, you're able to criticize the president without risking your life, your liberty, or your property, and even when the president calls you liars, cheaters, and dishonest political hacks, which you are, you're still allowed to do your jobs in safety and liberty. You know what that's called? That's called freedom of the press. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you like the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern, and until then, have a good night.